everyone, as I stated in a video before, I like to try to focus on one weed a year and kind of wipe that one out to reduce the seeds. And this year I am choosing purple dead nettle. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I remember seeing it ever since I've grown up. It takes over really quickly, but it's really not that horrible. It's actually edible. I would advise just be careful if you do decide to eat it. Make sure that you haven't had any pesticides or any chemicals anywhere near it, but you know, make sure you wash it. But these little leaves here are edible. They have not a bad taste. I mean, a little herby. I could do it. It often gets confused with henbit, which is very similar. It has a similar look. They're from the same family anyway. They're both lamiums, and they are both in the mint family. They do spread pretty quickly. They both have these little purple flowers. If you want to be able to tell the difference between which is which, they're both weeds. They're both edible, I believe. But if you want to be able to tell which is which, there's this mounding growth on the top of the purple dead nettle, which is not actually a nettle at all. And then the henbit has bigger flowers at the top, and then the leaves are kind of in layers rather than kind of going up and down. If we take a look here, you can see how the leaves come out on little stems right here. Well, on the henbit, they are right on the stem itself. So that's one way to tell. And you can see how there's this tufted growth at the top. They both have a square stem. They're very similar. And it's actually a little bit pretty. A lot of times you'll see like a field full of them that really is just gathered together to be in a deep purple. This time of the year is when they bloom, so early spring. However, it is a weed. So I'm going to attack this. It is actually really nutritious for the chickens. So I'm gonna make sure that they get them, and gonna replace it with something that I want to see a little bit more, which is sweet alyssum. So, you know, you could keep it if you want, but if you don't want to have it around as any other weed, just make sure that you pick it before it goes to seed. And if not, then, you know, you'll have at least less next year. All right, thank you so much, guys, and happy gardening. That was a bird. Did you guys see that? It scared me a little bit.